So we're at a welding shop. I'm going to have the solar panel rack custom made. Solar panels are on. I'm gonna have to flip them around where the cords are down here. I'm not really sure how he has the solar panels secured inside of the... Okay, yeah, I see it right there. There's a screw there. All right, but it's it's secure to the van, and the three little plastic things here, these little things pop up, so he screwed them inside of those. See, I guess the other ones are under here. Oh, here. Yeah, they're in here. I'm really glad to get that done. Now I'm ready to hook up the solar. Yeah, it's good and secure. I love it. Ruby's back at the shop. The solar panels need to be turned around so the wires will be on this end. So they had to unseal the rack and turn the whole rack around instead of just the solar panels. Because I don't have a ladder, I use my deck to get on top. Nice and close. I don't have a 1-inch hole saw, but that's the difference between your wood blade and your metal blade. I'm gonna put this in the jigsaw, and then I'm gonna put one of these filaments in the hole. Okay, so first I have to figure out where I'm going to drill this hole, because right here is where all the electrical stuff's gonna be, and I don't want to hit a beam. So maybe I should drill a hole up and then go up and cut the circle. Sounds easy. We'll see. As usual, I'm all over the place. I was going to go ahead and do the solar system, but they sent the wrong piece. I talked to the lady on the phone, and she told me to click on this. This is what I needed, and I did, and I ordered it. And it's not what I needed. This right here, there's only supposed to be, this goes into the solar system, and then this is supposed to go into the charge controller, and it's supposed to be empty, and it's not thick enough. They're nice about it. They said they would send out the right one. So I actually called a friend, and he's going to help me hold this up while I screw it in and get the sealing done. I haven't worked on this in a long time. I've been on a 72-hour week, and I've decided to do 2 weeks of just regular time and to spend 2 weeks in the van. So I am going to get the sealing up today, even if I'm up till midnight. Half this part right here will be up. I know it's time consuming, but I want to get at least half up, so I feel like I'm accomplishing something. It's always something. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Woo! It is a van working day today, and I will not quit until half of this ceiling is up. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is put me some wood up here, and this has a real bad arch in it. So I'm going to cut one piece 25 inches and stick it here, and then my other piece on top, so it will all be the same size. This has got a big groove in it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'll measure 25, cut it, and then I'll put another board on top and use my machine company, North Broadway, Johnson City, Tennessee. These guys put my solar system up, or the solar panels up, and they did an awesome job. I mean, they went beyond what they needed to do for me, and I really appreciate them. Highly recommend them. Okay, since I'm doing it by myself, I'm not sure if anyone's gonna show up to help. I'm drilling the screw. This is a self-tapping screw, and I drill it where I want my hole because it'll be easier to take this and drill it up there. And then the other board that goes on top of this, I'm going to cut little lines in it so it'll bend a little bit for me. When doing this, definitely wear safety glasses because these little metal pieces are no joke and you don't want them in your eyes. See, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut just a little bit, not even halfway through. A few of these all the way down, so this will be bendable, I hope. This is the dramatic curve in this Ford Transit van. That's how long I need my board to go to end. So what I'm going to do is cut a little piece off of each end, and then after I get this board up with the cuts in it, I'll add the little ends to the end. And now instead of going across, we're going up and down. So it'll be so much easier. So remember when I said it can go wrong, it will go wrong. So we turned it upside down and some of the wood fell off of it. And when it did, it ripped the first layer of wood. So I'm going to set it up on the ceiling, screw it in, and then paint it on the ceiling, and then put my boards up. And we went long ways with the boards.
How are they not in, right? I mean, well, when you have 3 or 4 awful losses, it kind of balances the whole thing out. So we'll see what the judges come up with on Sunday.
It'll be wild. So next season, we'll have our brackets. We'll let Randy. This might be your year. You've come close, but now it's so wide open.
Randy's got the best shot of all of us. I know what I'm going to tell you next week, but I've told you every year I've done this with you. It should take you no more than 2 minutes to fill out a bracket. Right.
Let me explain what I'm going to try to do. Where my butyl tape is double layered on top, it's not exactly straight. So I stuck it up in the ceiling, and this is where the ceiling is. So I'm going to measure this part right here, and whatever it is, that's how much I'm cutting off the top. So I'm going to just drill a hole in it and then stick the jigsaw in it, and hopefully it'll cut around it. It's plastic. It doesn't matter how big or how small my work area is, I always lose my tools. I brought a drill bit out and I laid it down, and I don't know where I laid it. And this is the area I'm working in. Okay, so I took the distance from here, and that's what I'm taking off down here. Okay, this particular piece is going right around the fan trim, so I have to cut a little notch out. Okay, I'm starting a little hole, little tiny countersink on each end so it doesn't split, and then I'm using liquid nail. I don't trust any glue after being frozen or too hot that it'll stick, and I don't want anything to fall on me while I'm sleeping, so I'm going to have a screw in both ends. Okay, I use liquid nail. I'm going to wait and see. Like I said, I don't trust any glue once it gets hot or cold. So we'll see if that sticks. If not, I might have to put another screw in the middle of them.